रेडियो उड़ान की अपडेट्स लेने के लिए इस चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कीजिए और इस वीडियो को ज्यादा से ज्यादा लाइक कीजिए और शेयर कीजिए। फॉर मोर इन्फो लॉग ऑन टू www.radioudan.com।
अरे, तुम इतनी तेजी से बिना देखे कैसे टाइप कर लेते हो? कोई साथ बैठा है क्या?
नहीं यार, अब मुझे किसी की जरूरत नहीं। मेरे पास है स्वलेखन टाइपिंग ट्यूटर।
स्वलेखन, स्वलेखन। आज खुद को आजमाओ, निर्भरता की जंजीर तोड़ो, सीखो टाइपिंग स्वलेखन से, अपने हक की जंग लड़ो। मराठी, हिंदी, इंग्लिश सब एक ऐप में फ्री, 78 मजेदार लेसन्स से सीखना हुआ इजी। स्वलेखन से आपके विचार अब बने पहचान, स्वलेखन से लिखो खुद और छू लो आसमान। स्वलेखन। निवांत अंधमुक्त विकासालय लेकर आए हैं स्वलेखन टाइपिंग ट्यूटर, एक अनोखा सेल्फ लर्निंग अनुभव जो रिकॉर्डेड वॉइस के साथ आपको खुद सिखाएगा टाइपिंग की कला। स्वलेखन
मोबाइल के लिए प्ले स्टोर से और विंडोज पीसी या लैपटॉप के लिए SWALEKHAN यानी कि swalekan.org से ऐप डाउनलोड करें या फिर कॉल करें 9923772375 पर।
स्वलेखन।
ग्रोसरी मंगवानी हो तो ऐप इनएक्सेसिबल, शॉपिंग करनी हो तो ऐप इनएक्सेसिबल, फूड ऑर्डर करना हो तो ऐप इनएक्सेसिबल। अब इनएक्सेसिबिलिटी की छुट्टी, क्योंकि द एक्सेसिबल नेशन ऐप यानी कि टैन ऐप लॉन्च हुई है पूरे एक्सेसिबल फीचर्स के साथ। अगर आप विजुअली इम्पेयर्ड हैं या लो विजन है तो आज ही डाउनलोड करें टैन ऐप बाय महावंती सॉल्यूशंस ऐप स्टोर या प्ले स्टोर से, जो कि कनेक्ट करता है आपको Amazon जैसे ढेरों शॉपिंग स्टोर्स से। तो अब चाहे करनी हो शॉपिंग या मंगवानी हो ग्रोसरी, इंडिपेंडेंटली यूज करें टैन ऐप, वन स्टॉप सॉल्यूशन ऑफ योर डेली शॉपिंग नीड्स। ज्यादा जानकारी के लिए ईमेल करें support@buyfromtan.com, support@buyfromtan.com। कॉल करें 8209735025 पर। और हाँ, इसी नंबर पर व्हाट्सएप मैसेज करके भी आप फूड ऑर्डर कर सकते हैं। है ना कितना इजी?
जी हाँ दोस्तों, नमस्कार, आदाब, सत श्री अकाल। मैं दानिश महाजन प्रोग्राम बदलता दौर में आपका स्वागत करता हूँ। आज का शो बेहद खास। आज का शो हम उनसे करने जा रहे हैं जिन्होंने हिस्ट्री क्रिएट की। आज हम आपको मिलवाने वाले हैं इंडिया की फर्स्ट विजुअली इम्पेयर्ड वीमेन जज से। इनके बारे में आप लोगों ने सुना होगा, पढ़ा होगा, काफी सुर्खियां इन्होंने बटोरी हैं। केरला से ये आती हैं। आज हम बात करेंगे थान्या निथेन जी से, जो केरला से आती हैं और पहली विजुअली इम्पेयर्ड वीमेन जज बनी है। Tanya ji, congratulations to you and thank you so much for giving us time.
Hey, thank you so much.
So, first of all, before we start, we just wanted to know a little bit about you.
Okay, so I'm Tanya. I belong to Kerala. So I have recently cleared the Kerala Judicial Service exam, and yes, is going to be appointed as a judge. So, yeah.
When did you get blind?
I'm visually impaired by birth.
So when did you think that you want to pursue law and later on you decided to jump into Kerala Judicial Services examination?
Okay, so regarding the pursuing law, I decided it when I was in my 12th standard. Before that, when I was in my 10th standard, at that time a little thought was there to become an advocate, but I was not certain at that time. And subsequently, during my 12th standard, I was quite sure that yes, this is what I have to do. So I applied for the entrance, cleared it in the merit, and I did my legal studies. And one more thing is that law is a unique subject, which the visually impaired people would rarely choose, according to me. In Kerala, I don't know anyone who is a visually impaired advocate. There might be, but in my circle, there is no one. So likewise, so I thought like it's a unique subject, so I should go for that. And having a legal knowledge is something which is like will empower you, according to me, because for a person belonging to a differently abled community means they are deprived of a lot of privileges in the society. So having a legal knowledge would definitely help a person to defend their rights. So these things contributed to this me to take this course. And becoming a judge, I decided it after enrolling myself as an advocate. Since August 2024, I'm practicing as an advocate. So it's been almost 1.5 years. So when I was practicing, my senior, he used to ask me that, why don't you appear for judicial service? So I was like, okay, if I get a chance, I would surely appear. And so I applied for the KJSC exam 2025 and got clear. And yes, I'm here.
So is there any particular incident? Did you face any discrimination, or was there any particular moment when you decided that people are deprived of a lot of privileges, as you earlier said, that I should pursue law and I should, become advocate, and then later on I have to become judge?
Personally, I never faced any kind of discrimination. I was always considered by my teachers and all. But what happened is, being within the community, I got to hear about a lot of stories shared by others who are like me, the discriminations faced by them. So all these things had an impact on my mind, which encouraged me to pursue this career.
4 or 5 years back, there were a lot of judgment even by Supreme Court. There were certain restrictions that blind cannot become judge, totally blind cannot become judge. So now we have some judges from Rajasthan, and now you became. So was there in your back of mind?
Yeah, I mean, this recently the Honorable Supreme Court was pleased to hold that visually impaired people are entitled to get into judicial services. So before that, there was no express permission. Even if used to happen is that the notifications of some states used to explicitly bar visually impaired persons from appearing for the exam. So that was the main reason that I did not bothered myself to become a judge in those times. So this judgment really gave me a confidence, in fact.
So what has changed from advocate to judge, and suddenly you became star? You are all over in the media, and people wants to have selfies with you. So according to you, what has changed and how it is going to impact persons with disabilities when a member from the community becomes judge or hold position like this? So what changes for the sector?
Yeah, for me, like within this last 1 or 2 weeks, life has completely changed. That a lot of people came to know about me, what I have did. So it feels really good. But this is a matter of 1 or 2 weeks more, because after that I'll be in protocol. So I am feeling really great that I could do this. And if I talk about the changes which was brought in the disability sector, I mean, it has opened very wider opportunities for persons with disability, especially the visually impaired people, because earlier a service to which they were not that much allowed to enter, it has now been open for them. So I would suggest that more people should come. We should have more representation in judiciary.
Yes, definitely. So we used to talk in the discussions in the closed door talks, judiciary is empowering us by giving a lot of judgments which really benefits persons with disabilities. But when it comes to judiciary, they themselves are not giving us reservation and all, but now they have upholded some judgments, as you mentioned. So now take us to your journey and tell us what sort of approach people must have if they want to enter to judiciary, and from the disability perspective.
Yeah. So for me, what I believe that if a person want to enter into judiciary, both persons with disability, non-disabled people, everyone should have a compassionate mindset towards the society, because we should be able to include everyone within our perspective, because in our society there are a lot of people belonging to different situations. Some are deprived of privileges, others are not. So this compassionate attitude will help us to assess every person's problem and to solve those issues to the best of our ability.
Did you face any challenge during your journey from advocate to judge? Did you face any challenge? And according to you, how accessible Indian judicial system is for blind?
Okay, so if I talk about the preparation challenges, the main issue was accessibility itself. I mean, accessing the digital materials, because it was a phase when the old criminal laws were replaced. So obviously what happened is what we had was only the bare acts, and no structured notes were there. So I had to put a lot of time and effort in inculcating this bare act and the other structural notes. So it was a major challenge for me. And the judiciary accessibility, if I talk, so right now there are accessibility issues, especially for differently abled lawyers. If I talk about visually impaired, because since I belong to that community, I am much more aware of my and the people like other people like me. Our problem, I am more able to explain. So we are not allowed to carry gadgets into the courtroom, which would certainly increase the dependency, because we'll have to take the assistance of someone if we want to read a certain documents or some other things. On the other hand, if we are allowed to take gadgets, then we could read the files on our own without depending on others. So that would have been a major boost for differently abled persons to enter into this advocacy. And but if we talk about the bench, particularly in Kerala, a lot of major changes have happened within last 6 or 7 months, because if we talk about taking of evidence and all, we are using voice to text system. Like the judge would dictate it by voice and it will come in the typed format in the screen, and the tenor would correct if there is any mistake. So this system have really created a level playing field and led to equality. So in bench, changes are happening. So what I feel that simultaneously, if in the bar also such kind of changes come, then it would be much more helpful.
So 2 follow-up questions. One, if you get power, of if you get an opportunity to change one thing in Indian judicial system, what would be that? And second, people have perceived notion that Kerala is way better than other states when it comes to accessibility and all for persons with visual disability, or in general for persons with disabilities. So what is your take on it?
Yeah, regarding the first question, I would make the system much more accessible if I get a power. I would prefer to make an instant change rather than gradual development. And Regarding Kerala, yes, it is far ahead because the Honorable Supreme Court itself was pleased to acknowledge this thing that the judicial system of Kerala is far ahead because we have adopted this digital court system much more earlier. So obviously, it will have an impact on the for the disability community as well. Because if something is getting into digital, then obviously it will become accessible for person with disability. So in that sense, yes, Kerala is doing much more better.
When people from our sector holds an important post, like you are going to hold the post of honorable judge, the expectation of the community increases. But then you people have also some protocols. So people thinks ki now they become judge, so our expectations are high, but at the same time you have some protocols. So what would you like to say on it to the community?
Yeah, it's somewhat like I would see it as an emotional dilemma because one time people have a lot of expectations and they should have. Even I myself have a lot of expectation in me entering into the system. I say it as a door for some change so that I can help the community to uplift. But the protocols are there. So upon that, what I think is that every protocol should enable, and I'm sure that it will enable a judicial officer to work for the betterment of the different people coming.
So can you also enlighten our listeners, how did you prepare for your examinations? Can you suggest any book or can you suggest some tips? And whom would you like to give credit for your success?
Yes. So what I referred for my studies is the BEAR Act. Okay, there will be a syllabus. So first go through that syllabus, and you will have an idea what are the subjects which would be asked in the examination. Then take the BEAR Act. I would say that should go through the provisions so that we could get a idea, and also if possible, try to read the cases, judgments as well. So if we inculcate this provisions in the BEAR Act and judgments, and of course, what I feel that courtroom practice is also necessary because what they are going to ask in the exam is much more practical oriented rather than the bookish knowledge which you acquire. So before appearing to the exam, at least try to gain some courtroom experience, be aware with the court procedures so that it could become much more comfortable for you.
And whom would you like to give credit for your success?
Credit, of course, my family, my parents, sister, all the teachers who taught me since my primary education till LLB, and of course to my senior as well. Yeah.
So what about your hobbies?
Hobbies, I'm interested in reading. I love reading fictions. I'm not a keen reader, but whenever I get time, I try to read. And also, I love movies. If some movie is good, then of course, I take my mom to the theater and we enjoy movies.
You were also a student of Deepstam and you are also going to visit them. Would you like to say anything about them?
Of course, Deepstam had played a vital role, especially during COVID time. They had done really great through their Parivartan series and all these things. And yes, I'm super excited in visiting them. Day after tomorrow, 24th, I'm flying to Pune. I'll be there. So yeah.
So what would be your message for our listeners?
Okay, what I would say is that if you are having some sort of disability, it's not anyone's fault. It's not our fault. It's not anyone's fault. So what we should do is that some sort of abilities are there in every person. It may be in studies or arts or some other field. So try to find it out, work upon it, and one opportunity will come into everyone's life. It's just a matter of time. That opportunity will come, and try to grab it. Work hard, keep yourself consistent, and yes, everyone will get.
Thank you, Thanya ji. I know that you have super busy schedule, but you took out some time for us, for our listeners. Thank you so much for that.
Yeah, it's my pleasure being here, and thank you so much.
Acha, last question, did you ever hear about Radio Udaan before?
Yes, I have heard.
So what show you heard, or what you heard?
I have heard like this radio airs programs for disability empowerment, programs relating to the achievements made by persons with disability. I see it as a great job because here we get much more representation, much more space to express ourselves. Yeah.
All the best. Thank you so much once again.
Thank you so much.
तो लिसनर्स, बात की आज हमने थान्या जी से, जो भारत की पहली ब्लाइंड वीमेन जज बनी है। उनकी लाइफ के बारे में जाना, उन्होंने शेयर किए कैसे उनकी जुडिशरी की जर्नी रही। अगले सप्ताह मिलेंगे किसी और पर्सनैलिटी के साथ। दीजिए इजाजत, सुनते रहिए रेडियो उड़ान, फ्लाइट ऑफ लाइफ।
कब से देख रही हूँ, तुम कुछ ढूंढ रहे हो। क्या ढूंढ रहे हो?
मैं एक ऐसी ऐप ढूंढ रहा हूँ जहाँ मैं एक्सेसिबिलिटी से रिलेटेड फीडबैक दे सकूँ या कोई कंप्लेन कर सकूँ, जहाँ मुझे डिसेबिलिटी से रिलेटेड तमाम सर्कुलर्स मिल जाएं, हमारी कम्युनिटी में क्या हो रहा है, आने वाले इवेंट्स के बारे में पता चल जाए, और गवर्नमेंट की डिसेबल्ड के लिए क्या क्या स्कीम्स हैं और उसका बेनिफिट कैसे लेना है। मैं ऐसा एक प्लेटफॉर्म ढूंढ रहा हूँ जहाँ मुझे ये सब कुछ मिल जाए।
आज तुम कुछ और मांगते तो वो भी मिल जाता, क्योंकि डिपार्टमेंट ऑफ एम्पावरमेंट ऑफ पर्सन्स विद डिसेबिलिटीज ने एक ऐसी ही ऐप लॉन्च की है जिसका नाम है सुगम्य भारत ऐप, जहां तुम्हें ये तमाम चीजें मिल जाएंगी। तो आज ही सुगम्य भारत ऐप अपने प्ले स्टोर या ऐप स्टोर से डाउनलोड करें। This app is developed by the Department of Empowerment of Persons with Disabilities, revamped by Mission Accessibility in collaboration with iSTEM, NAB Delhi and Vision Divyang Foundation. This initiative is supported by the SBI Foundation. आज ही डाउनलोड करें सुगम्य भारत ऐप।
यार, एग्जाम पास आ रहे हैं, पुराने पेपर देखे?
देखे तो, लेकिन कुछ समझ नहीं आया, सब धुंधले हैं। मेरी स्क्रीन रीडर भी नहीं पढ़ पा रही।
अरे, तूने स्मार्ट ऑन का डॉक्यूमेंट वाला फीचर ट्राई नहीं किया?
नहीं, वो क्या है?
स्मार्ट ऑन एक ऐप है। बस अपना पेपर स्मार्ट ऑन के डॉक्यूमेंट फीचर में खोलो और वो सब साफ साफ पढ़कर सुनाता है।
सच में? मतलब अब मैं खुद सुनकर पढ़ सकती हूँ?
हाँ, ये हमारी तरह के लोगों के लिए ही बना है जो अच्छे से देख नहीं सकते। अब पढ़ाई आसान है। स्मार्ट ऑन, ये पढ़ता है, आप सीखते हैं। तो आज ही डाउनलोड करो स्मार्ट ऑन गूगल प्ले स्टोर से।
सुनिए, मेन्यू में क्या है?
सब मिलेगा ना दीदी। छोले भटूरे, दाल मखनी, कढ़ाई पनीर, पनीर टिक्का, चिकन टिक्का, सीख कबाब, रोगन जोश, बिरयानी, पिज्जा, पाव भाजी, चिली पनीर, मंचूरियन, नूडल्स। आप कहाँ से शुरू करेंगी?
शुरू तो हैंड वॉश से ही करूंगी। सैवलॉन स्वस्थ इंडिया कहता है, अगर जर्म्स और बीमारियों से रखनी है दूरी, खाने से पहले हैंड वॉश है जरूरी।